Welcome to another exciting episode of SacTown Marketing Mavericks, the podcast that brings you practical and actionable digital marketing strategies to grow your local business. I'm your host, Zach Henderson, and today we have a fascinating topic that's both timely and incredibly relevant. We'll be discussing how to turn controversy into credibility, using Sydney Sweeney's Denim ad Backlash as a case study. To help us navigate this complex yet crucial topic, we have our resident expert Nikki Rowe joining us today. Nikki, welcome to the podcast. We're thrilled to have you here.
Thank you, Zach. I'm excited to be here and delve into such an important issue. Handling controversy and maintaining credibility is something every business, large or small, will face at some point. So it's a great topic to unpack today.
Fantastic. So let's dive right in. To start, could you give us an overview of Sydney Sweeney's Denim ad Backlash and its implications for brands, especially local businesses, that might find themselves in a similar situation?
Certainly, Zach. Sydney Sweeney's Denim ad Backlash is a classic example of how a marketing campaign can quickly spiral when it hits a nerve with the public. The controversy erupted when a segment of the audience perceived the ad as tone-deaf or misaligned with their values. It sparked conversations across social media and news outlets, triggering a snowball effect that could have easily damaged her personal brand and those of the companies associated with her. For local businesses, the implications are profound. While they might not operate on Sydney Sweeney's scale, the rapid nature of digital communications today means that any local controversy can escalate and reach national or even international audiences, if not managed correctly.
That's a great point. Local businesses might think they're flying under the radar, but the digital age means anyone can become the center of attention very quickly. So, what are some of the initial steps that local businesses should consider in the realm of crisis management for digital marketing?
The first critical step is preparation. Businesses should have a comprehensive crisis management plan in place before a crisis occurs. This plan should include key messaging, designated spokespeople, and a process for decision-making. It's crucial to act swiftly but thoughtfully when a controversy arises. Communication should be clear, transparent, and authentic. Monitoring social media and keeping tabs on public sentiment are vital, alongside engaging with followers to ensure the brand side of the story is accurately represented. It's about finding a balance between addressing the controversy and maintaining the integrity of the brand.
Preparation is indeed crucial. Now, when we talk about rapid reputation repair, what are some web design fixes local businesses in Sacramento can implement to rebuild trust quickly?
Absolutely, Zach. Rapid reputation repair hinges on three key web design elements. First, updating the homepage to include a transparent statement or response regarding the controversy is essential. This shows visitors that the business is not hiding from the issue. Second, consider creating a dedicated, easily accessible FAQ page where you address common questions or concerns customers might have regarding the situation. Third, visual consistency is critical. Flattering, reassuring visuals can help stabilize an otherwise turbulent visitor experience. By keeping the online environment familiar and trustworthy, businesses invite users to lay down concerns and engage without prejudice.
I love that you mentioned visual consistency. It's such an underrated part of web design. Let's shift gears to SEO. How can Sacramento businesses restructure their site content and metadata to mitigate the impact of any negative buzz?
Good question, Zach. When it comes to SEO, the content on the site needs to be realigned to emphasize positive branding and credibility. Updating metadata to include phrases that reinforce the brand's transparency and core values can be beneficial. For example, taglines that present the business as trusted in the community or committed to integrity can start appearing right in search engine snippets. Additionally, creating new, authentic content like blog posts or articles that focus on the business's proactive steps to resolve the issue can push down older, less favorable content in search rankings, thereby improving overall online sentiment and decreasing the adverse impact of the controversy.
That's very insightful. And when we talk about web design best practices, specifically landing pages, what are the key elements that help calm concerns and reinforce brand trust?
Landing pages are crucial in making a strong first impression, especially in times of crisis. Key elements include a clear and concise headline that reassures visitors and sets a positive tone. Visual testimonials or video messages from satisfied clients or employees can establish authenticity and goodwill. Ensure that contact information is prominently displayed so that visitors can easily reach out for clarification or support. Trust badges, like secure payment icons or third-party certifications, can also lend an immediate sense of security and legitimacy to the visitor experience. These elements, combined, create a calming pathway for visitors who might otherwise be second-guessing their engagement with the brand.
Those are excellent suggestions. Let's explore content pivot strategies a little more. What are some ideas for creating timely blog posts and social media updates that utilize schema to boost local search visibility?
Great topic, Zach. Schema markup is an often overlooked tool that can provide local businesses with a distinct edge. For timely content, businesses can create blog posts that highlight their community engagement or response strategies to any controversies. By using schema markup, they can convey more detailed and structured information to search engines. This could include events they are holding, partnerships they form with local causes, or customer testimonials. On the social media front, timely updates that reaffirm brand values and actions in response to criticism can be reinforced with geotagging features to attract local customers or supporters. These tactics ensure that the message reaches both search engines and users, emphasizing transparency and responsiveness.
Strategically using schema markup is definitely smart. You mentioned earlier that there are real-world examples of local businesses successfully managing controversy. Could you share a couple of those with us?
Certainly, Zach. One example that comes to mind is a local restaurant that faced backlash due to a controversial ingredient in one of their dishes. They managed the situation by hosting an open community event where they engaged directly with the public, explained their sourcing and preparation methods, and introduced alternative dishes to accommodate varying dietary needs. This approach, combined with a strong social media effort sharing the event and the restaurant's dedication to customer satisfaction, turned the incident into a positive example of customer-centric business practices. Another case involved a local medical spa facing a similar situation due to alleged misrepresentation in advertising. They proactively reached out to affected customers, offered corrective services at no additional cost, and worked closely with a local public relations firm to ensure their response reached a broad audience. These strategies helped not only in damage control, but also in reinforcing their credibility and commitment to excellence.
Those examples demonstrate how proactive engagement and transparency can really make a difference. For the business owners listening, what actionable steps can Sacramento dentists, personal injury law firms, med spa owners, and restaurateurs take to protect their reputation?
Great question, Zach. Firstly, actively seek customer feedback through surveys and online reviews to maintain a pulse on public sentiment. This helps identify potential issues before they escalate. Secondly, establish solid relationships with local influencers and community leaders who can lend support and credibility if a crisis arises. It's also prudent to invest in digital listening tools that track mentions of the business across various platforms, enabling quick and informed responses. Finally, conducting regular digital audits, including website and social media evaluations, ensures all digital properties function optimally and reflect the brand's commitment to consumer trust and satisfaction.
Fantastic advice. I'm sure our listeners have gained valuable insights today, especially in the realm of crisis management.
Of course, Zach. And to our audience, remember, proactive preparation and continual improvement play a critical role in crisis-proofing a business's digital presence.
Thank you, Nikki. It's been enlightening discussing how local businesses can navigate and thrive amidst controversies. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in to another insightful episode of SacTown Marketing Mavericks. Today, we learned about the pivotal strategies needed to transform controversy into credibility, drawing lessons from Sydney Sweeney's Denim ad Backlash. We discussed rapid reputation repair, strategic content pivoting, and real-world examples that demonstrate effective crisis management. Remember to protect your online presence and keep your business thriving. Join us next time for more tailored strategies to help your business stand out in the community. Until then, take care.